Okay, here we go with another ship here. This is actually a ship I don't recognize, but it looks kind of interesting. I don't know actually what it's from or if it's a exclusive to Star Trek Online. Kind of has a kit bashed hobbled together type feel though. Sorta. So, anyway. This is the Theseus Miracle Worker Destroyer. I've got this one all set up. It came with all phaser dual beam arrays in the front and 2 phasers in the back. And I thought, I'll put a bunch more in there. The console that came with it is this one here. This is the Brancher Crystal Fragment. Increases your beam weapon damage, your beam power setting, or your weapon power settings. It also creates a, looks like a crystalline entity fragment somehow, I think. So I figured, at least that's what it looks like. So I figured, what the heck, I'll add the crystalline absorption matrix to it that I've gotten from Crystalline Catastrophe, some of the events as well. So, and then I also added this crystalline energy torpedo and this matter antiproton matter conversion beam, which is kind of the same, along the same vein there. I have crystalline energy and entity stuff. Then I've got shields, warp, impulse, and deflector, all from the Discovery Legends reputation. I have a Kelvin timeline phaser emitter, a pulse phaser beam array, and a prolonged engagement phaser beam array. In the front. In the back, I have a agony phaser beam array and a Breen omnidirectional cryonic beam array, which does cold damage. And I thought that would be fun to add along with the experimental weapon that came with the ship, which is a solarvoltronic array, which does fire damage, which I've never seen before. I think it might be a unique damage type. Either that or it's an exotic damage. I'm not sure. But fire and ice, I think that'll be interesting. I have not seen what it looks like, so we'll see. Let's see. Next, we're looking at the devices, which are the Temple Negotiator, which reduces recharge time for bridge officers, the Red Matter Capacitor, which increases power levels temporarily, and the Subspace Field Modulator, which decreases damage taken. For my Universal Console, I threw in a Science Console that has PAX Nanite Reinforced Circuitry, which increases hull regeneration and hull capacity. I have 2 isomagnetic plasma distribution channels on my Engineering Console slot. I have an Engineering PAX Tribernium, and PAX Monotanium, which increase my hull capacity as well as all sorts of resistances to damage types. Right there. For the Science Consoles, I already checked those. And then for the Tactical, I have 5 PAX Directed Energy Distribution Manifolds, which increase beam damage and hull capacity. So, let's see what this baby can do. And being a destroyer, I have a feeling that it'll be pretty strong. Pretty strong indeed, hopefully. But let's see. I think I'm going to start off by doing this brancher fragment thing like right away. Oh yeah, see? They're crystalline energy type thingies. And then I'm also going to do the crystal absorption matrix. That fire thing is pretty interesting. That fire thing is amazing. Let's do that again. Man, that fire thing does tons of damage. Crazy. Some more brancher fragments. I'm loving that fire thing. It's very cool animation. It looks like it does a lot of damage too. Very nice. There you go. I'm using my end. What is that? This endothermic inhibitor beam, which freezes them up. Then I'll light them on fire. Cool. That was fun. And these brancher fragments look awesome. So good. I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to look at the actual details of this thing. More details. Activating this console fires large shards of brancher material at foes. If they successfully connect, they splinter and drain energy from enemy vessels, creating smaller shards, which return to the ship and empower it. Once only known as crystalline entities, nice. The presence of adapted brancher material in a beneficial role aboard the starship is a result of Captain Sisko's strange mission aboard the ever-changing Theseus. I feel like there's a story I'm missing here. But, what the heck? Cool. Cool. Construction from shards left behind in combat against the crystal entities. This matrix is specially built to be used as a dual-purpose weapon array and defensive system. While energized, the crystalline matrix will negate a large portion of incoming energy damage and convert it into energy that can be used to emit a series of powerful anti-proton blasts. The more energy that's received while the matrix is active, the stronger those anti-proton beams will be. Unfortunately, they cannot be aimed manually and will lash out at targets at random. Cool. I like that. I like that I can make a theme out of here. So you've got your crystalline, 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 and crystalline. So, anyway, that's all for this one. We'll see you on the next one. Enjoy.